guys, and welcome to Survive Together development blog update 15. This month, I spent a lot of time on level design. I would say about 60 to 70% of my time spent working on my game within this past month was invested into designing this new level that you're currently seeing now. Now this level, it's a pretty simple level. It takes like 5 minutes to run through, but there will be AI encounters throughout this level and sort of open world, you can say. You can explore areas as it's not fully linear, but a majority of it is pretty linear, and you do have to go from point A to point B following a set path that you cannot alter, which does suck because I would love to do an open world game, but that just costs way too much time and sort of money to do, especially if you're trying to go very ambitious like I am. And besides this level design for this game, there's also a few things here and there, especially bugs that I did go through and fix, sort of very minute things that you would not essentially know unless you sort of are told. For example, when you equip a weapon, it stores the same weapon on your back if you put it into your inventory, but there was a bug that occurred where if you stored this weapon on your back and you died and your camera sort of faced the weapon as your body fell, you could pick up the weapon when you were dead, because it's the exact same actor that your character sees on the ground, like the exact same actor reference of the item on the floor, and it just spawns it on your back essentially. So when you die, the camera faces it and the ray trace says, hey, I'm hitting the weapon and I technically should be able to pick this up. So when you're dead, you can pick up a weapon. And it's little things like that that you sort of don't think about to sort of go through and program into the game. But it was sort of fixed, and it was a very minute fix, but it was annoying because for some reason it stuffed some other things up, and I don't know why, but it fixed it. I also sort of worked on the AI a bit more here and there. I refurbished a few aspects, and I fixed a bug where the AI can see you through walls. They now do an individual line trace from their eyesight to your head, so the AI, if they see your feet, they will not react. It's only if they see your head. And I chose this reason for gameplay purposes, because I feel like if they can see your elbow and you're sort of up against the wall and you're spotted, the player will sort of be like, hey, they didn't see me, because the camera is located on the player's head. So it just makes a bit more fun gameplay perspective wise. You can sacrifice realism for sort of gameplay elements, and that's what I tend to do when it comes to these design choices, is to try and cater for design rather than realism, because realism doesn't always necessarily mean the best gameplay output for the player itself. And also this week, literally within the past week, I've added a new gun into the game. Now this is the HK416. It's a military grade rifle. It's a very common weapon in lots of movies and video games. It's a very sort of patriotic weapon for the USA type saying, I guess you could say. Other than that, it's a new gun now. What you're seeing now, it is not fully implemented, okay? The animations still need a lot of work. So do just essentially the way the gun aims, and I don't know, there's still things I need to tidy up on this weapon here and sort of fix up. And I know it does not use AK-47 rounds, which is what I'm picking up when I reload the weapon, but the reason why I do that is just because I want to fix the gun in place and get it all done and dusted, and then go ahead and implement the ammo for that weapon and sort of go through and justify what ammunition it uses and that sort of stuff. But other than that, that's pretty much what I've done for this month, and I'm pretty happy with it. And I kind of want to try and start uploading a bit more often, maybe go every 2 weeks, sort of every month do a developer blog type thing, and then maybe every 2 weeks just do like, I don't know, some sort of speed map or something, I don't know, just to do something different. But anyway guys, thanks for watching, and yeah, see you next time.